Hi! Welcome to Pranapath Yoga. My name is Zoya, and today we'll be flowing through a sequence inspired by the water and mountains. So when you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. Start in a comfortable seat of your choice, crisscross in Sukhasana. Find a gentle gaze out in front of you or close down the eyes if you feel comfortable. Begin to connect with your breath, noticing your inhale and exhale, breathing in and out through the nose. You can keep the eyes closed and listen to the sound of my voice, or you can open the eyes and follow with me. Place your hands by your sides, lift the right hand up overhead, gaze upward, hold, breathe in, continuing to breathe in and out. Exhale, lower the arm and inhale, reach the left hand up overhead, hold, continuing to stretch and breathe. Inhale and exhale to switch to your right on your inhale, sweeping up and exhale down. Switch sides, take this on one more time on each side. Flowing. Bring your hands out in front of you as if opening a book, and inhale, open to the right side, gaze backwards. Maintain alignment of the shoulders stacked over hips, and remembering to breathe. And exhale, switch. Bring the right hand forward, send the left back behind you. On your exhale, bring your left hand to center and continue this motion with your breath. Inhale, send your hand back. And exhale, return it to center. One more time on each side. Hands fall to the mat, then come behind your back to your lower back. Arch the chest upward. Inhale, breathe in, breathe out. Exhale, round the spine, hands to knees, chin tucked. Stay here for a few breaths. Modified cow pose. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to round. Continue one more time. Find your way to tabletop, wrists stacked under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread the fingertips wide so that your thumbs point towards each other. Bring the left foot up in between your hands. Inhale, raise the right hand up towards the sky. Opening through the side body, gaze upwards. Take a few deep breaths in here. Exhale, plant the hand down and raise the left hand up towards the sky, twisting. On your exhale, plant the hand down between your right hand and your left foot for lizard stretch. Reach the left hand back up to the sky. and place it on the outside edge of your foot. Drag your fingertips across the mat as you sweep the hands up overhead, checking in with your alignment with that front knee stacked under front ankle and shoulders over hips. On your next breath out, swing the right foot behind you so that your lower leg is parallel to the back edge of your mat, and your right knee is in line with your left foot. Hands fall down to a T, gaze over front left fingertips, allowing your mind to be carried by your inhale and exhale. Bring your left forearm to your left leg, careful not to drop your weight into the leg, but engage through the core. Sweep the right hand up overhead, just like we did in the beginning of the practice. On your exhale, open up through the leg, planting your left foot on the ground, parallel to the top edge of your mat. Switch your arms by bringing the right down to the mat and left up overhead. Inhale, swap once again. Bring the right hand up overhead as your left comes down to your thigh, shin, or ankle. Inhale and exhale, flow back to your right hand on the mat, left overhead, except this time reaching back and to the left, opening up through the chest for a modified wild thing. Place your left hand down by your right as you pivot the right knee towards the back of your mat and bend the left knee up to tabletop, toes untucked. Here you can stay facing the back of the mat if you like, or you can move to the front. Take some cat-cows, inhaling as you drop the belly and lift the crown of the head, and exhale as you tuck the chin and lift belly to spine. Take a few more. And when you're ready, bring your right foot forward between your hands at the top of your mat. Inhale, raise the left hand up towards the sky, gaze upward. Take a few deep breaths in here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Plant the left hand down and raise the right hand up towards the sky, drawing a line from your left hand to your right. Exhale, place it in between your left hand and your right foot for lizard stretch again. Continuing to breathe, connect with your body. Now reach the right hand back up towards the sky and plant it on the right outside edge of your foot. Drag the fingertips across the mat as you sweep the hands up overhead, checking in with your alignment again. Check that your front knee is stacked under front ankle and shoulders over hips. On your exhale, swing the left foot behind you so that your left lower leg is parallel to the back edge of your mat, and your left knee is in line with your front right foot. Hands fall down to a T, gaze over right fingertips. Breathing in and out through the nose. Sweep the right hand up overhead just like we did in the beginning of the practice, while extend through the right leg, right foot planted on the ground, left hand planted on the mat. Inhale, switch your arms, bringing the left hand up overhead as your right comes to your thigh, shin, or ankle. Exhale, flow back to your left hand on the mat, right up overhead, except this time reaching back into the right, opening up through the chest for a modified wild thing. Place your right hand down by your left as you pivot on the right knee towards the front of your mat and bend the right knee up to tabletop. Jump into a few cat-cows with your own breath, following your inhale and exhale. Option to open up through the hips and legs and sit back for child's pose, or maintain knees hip distance. Hands reach out in front of you towards the top of your mat. Breathe in here, connect with yourself, to your energy, and how you're doing for this little moment for the self. Rise up for tabletop, tuck the toes, and hover the knees above the ground just a bit, and send the hips up, back, and down for downward facing dog. And walk the feet forward towards your hands and slowly rise up to a halfway lift. And then down, grabbing either elbow with your hands and swaying from side to side. Release the elbows and circle sweep the arms up to standing until your hands meet at the top, and then into prayer position, sliding down to your heart space, and then actively engage the hands out to the sides for mountain pose. Embody the mountain here, breathing in stability, exhaling groundedness. Breathing in, breathing out, imagining the mountain. Exhale and swan dive or circle sweep the arms into a forward fold, hinging at the hips. Rise up halfway for a flat back, and fold back over. Step the right foot back and then the left to downward facing dog. Rock forward into tabletop and back into child's pose. Resting here. Rise up and comfortably find yourself lying on your back. Make your way to your back. And hold the knees into your chest. On your exhale, drop them down to the mat and walk your feet towards your glutes slowly, raising the hips off the mat as your palms press down into the mat, creating a line from your knees to your shoulders. Breathe. Drop your hips slowly to the mat. Now place your hands underneath your glutes and extend your legs out long. Push up onto your elbows as you arch your back, and the top of your head comes to the mat for fish pose. Embodying the water here. Feeling the water. Release through the head and walk the feet back up towards you. Bring your hands to your sides and then pull your knees in towards your chest. Extend the left leg long and bring the right over to your left side, guided by your left hand, while your right hand falls out to a T. Gaze over right fingertips. Relax here into this twist. Remembering to breathe as you continue to stretch. Bring the right knee into your chest and then your left, hugging them inward. And release the right leg to the ground. Bend the left knee over your right leg, right arm helping pull the left knee into the stretch, and left hand and gaze out to the left. Pull the legs in once again to your chest for one final hug. Bring your nose to your knees if you'd like, and then release everything to the mat. Allow your feet to splay open and hands to fall by your sides, or rest one hand on belly and one hand on your heart. Tuning into your breath and body, evoking the imagery we've thought of today, the mountain, the water, the fish. Breathing. Connect and breathe. And when you're ready, slowly rise up into a seated position of your choice. Find your hands at heart center, and I bow to you in honor of your time and being. Thank you for practicing with me today.
Thanks for joining me next to Rattlesnake Lake. Subscribe for more nature-inspired videos, and remember to live life like a force of nature. Prana.